Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Heaven and I'm here to talk to you about the lunar eclipse that's coming up on May 26, 2021. And I wanted to make this video before all of the zodiac signs. I want to give you a rundown of the energy and then you can go watch your tarot reading afterwards, okay? So this is just kind of a general idea of the things that we're playing with, and this will also help you to connect better to the spread that I have developed for this full moon. Also, if you want to check out the website, theheavenlyenergy.com, I'll drop a link somewhere, it might just be down below. I have a whole blog post on the energy that is coming up into play if you'd rather read this than watch this. Essentially, lunar eclipses are the things that pull up stuff from our past life, our karma that need to be cleared in order for us to step into our true purpose or our true calling, our soul's desire. That is because it's squaring a south and a north node. So our north node being our soul's purpose and our south node being our karma. This full moon is essentially about connection and communication and the way that you are connecting to your world, your mental realms to your physical world and your dreamy worlds, because we have a Jupiter in Pisces. So our emotional realms as well. Essentially, you're going to feel a lot of the Gemini air. There is a lot of Gemini in here. I think we have 4 or 5 planets that are in Gemini, including a Mercury in retrograde, a Venus. So we are really looking at the way that we communicate within our relationships. Maybe we are getting memories of past lovers, we are getting memories of past friendships, of past dealings, connections with other people. Maybe we are starting to see that we are becoming very frustrated. It's really hard for us to communicate. Do we not feel heard? Do we not feel seen? These are questions to really feel into with this full moon. How am I communicating myself? And is it authentic? Is it coming from a place of true authenticity? During the new moon, we really dived into our shadows around security and stability. So now we're coming into these realms of communication. So how do we communicate those shadow realms? How do we communicate the way that we're feeling? Do we keep it locked up, or do we really share it with people that we trust? Do we share it within our intimate relationships? That's the thing about connection, is it is only built stronger by true and honest vulnerability. We also have a Saturn that is going retrograde right after that, and I will have blog posts for the Mercury retrograde and the Saturn retrograde within this next week. The Saturn retrograde, Saturn is our reality. He is our rigid father, essentially. He is our container. So when he goes in retrograde, we're really trying to look back at things like, how do I bring things into fruition? How do I manifest things? How do I make things real and put them into reality? How do I apply? So right now I feel like we're just going through this huge reframe within our mental realms, within our logic realms, in order for us to later then produce things in a more aligned way. So right now it's like the thinking and the structure and the restructure and the rename of everything, and then later on down the line, I think it's mid-July, it might be late July, we will have this time where we are actually putting these thoughts into action and really making them come true in our physical realm. So right now we might feel very airy. We might feel like we have monkey mind, overthinking a lot. I know I've had insomnia for 5 days. So it's just a lot of thinking, a lot of overthinking, being dissociated, being detached, not attaching to our body. So the one main thing I want everyone to pull from this lunar eclipse, or to do during this lunar eclipse, is to ground down and to tap into your emotion, tap into your heart. Because the thing that is being called for you right now is to balance the mental realms with the emotional realms so that you can manifest from a better place. You're feeling a lot of chaos, just a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. That is why you're being called to rebalance yourself, to tap into your heart. So if you're very up in your mind, start feeling into your body and asking yourself how you feel, and then go and operate from a place of that. Don't let your mind run your world. Let your heart run your world. Let your body run your world. It has more knowledge. It gets energy frequencies faster than you would think. So remember, full moons are all about releasing things as well. So make sure we are, while we're reevaluating things in our mental realm, picking out the things that we are going to release, the things we're going to let go of. Me this month, I'm releasing things like scarcity, fear, anxiety. These are things that I don't need any longer as I further my journey and my business and my life. Like, I'm in a very secure, safe, stable container that I have built for myself, and I don't need those emotions around. They are not helpful to my creations at the moment, except for some of my poetry. That's another thing when we're looking at the way that we communicate with other people, the way that we communicate with ourselves. How are we setting boundaries? How are we taking care of self? How are we setting up a container or a safe space for ourselves to really feel into the things that we need to feel into and think about the things we need to think about? So it's like really taking time to focus yourself. Laser focus is how I feel. When you don't have a container for a huge energy rush, it's just going all over the place. And you're not focusing that energy on where you want it to go. So it's just going to go everywhere. So really feel into a focus or a discipline this full moon. But I would set into motion a new schedule, or even just the idea or the intent to come up with a new schedule. Or a new routine, or a new discipline, or a new focus, you know. And it could just be one thing. You could just add, like, every morning I will get up and say blah 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 to myself in the mirror, or every morning I will ask my body what it wants first before I do anything else, or every morning I will XYZ, or every night XYZ. So it's really about setting an intention to be more intentional with our focus and our discipline and the energy that is coming in. Because I feel like a lot of us are going to get carried away or dissociated, especially if you got a lot of air in your chart. If you got a lot of Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, then you are definitely going to be feeling this energy. Also, on May 26th, around 8 p.m., I want to say, it might be 9 p.m., we will be hosting another guided meditation for the full moon. That'll be on the Facebook page. I'm looking somehow to get that Streamlab to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram eventually, but for right now, it will stay within there. You can go sign up for the event right now and get notified when we go live. I also will be posting the tarot spreads that I use for the zodiac signs, so definitely check those out. That'll also be on the blog on the website. And I just added a new astrology reading tab to my website, so head over there. I am offering a full extensive chart of all of your signs, all of your houses, and all of your planets. And then I'm offering a smaller version of that, which is just your big 5. It's a little bit cheaper, and that will map out your rising, your Venus, sun, moon, and Mercury. So that'll tell you a lot about how you communicate, how you love, what your soul purpose is, your personality, and your emotions. And then the last one that I just added is where I take the astrology from the full moon or any planetary type of thing. We can do it for Mercury retrograde, we can do it for Saturn retrograde, it's whatever. But I'll take and map out that, and then I will take your chart and we will compare and contrast, and we will actually see what exactly that energy is doing to you personally. Something that I always do for myself for full and new moons, and it's been very helpful when I'm trying to set intentions or when I'm trying to release things, because then I really know what is being set off within me, which normally we already do know. It's just kind of elusive. I do offer full and new moon over on the website. Just go sign up for the 5-card spread, and that's where you'll find that. Check down below for the playlist for the full moon. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If none of those resonate for you, again, head over to the website. Let's set up a one-on-one session. Announcing soon a giveaway for a tarot deck. We have this lovely Illumination tarot deck that I will probably be giving away in the near future. So definitely subscribe for that. It will most likely be out of my YouTube subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to the channel and want a chance to win that deck, please do subscribe. All right, I think that's it, my lovelies. Make sure you head over, watch your video for your zodiac reading, and make sure to give yourself some time with this lunar eclipse. Really give yourself some time and love on yourself. I love you all. I'll see you soon.